or some bullshit. She's fucking. I see the spirits that talk to me.
I wouldn't be surprised if cats can actually
see spirits
and shit.
There's people who believe that. There's people who believe that then now I can see it. She pulled it up and against her white chest, I could see the silhouette. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are people who believe that dogs and cats and other animals and shit can, at the very least, sense spirits and other bullshit like that. I'm like, my cat's staring in the corner for an hour. What's it mean? I'm haunted. No, there's a fucking bug in your corner, dude, and the cat wants at it, but I can't figure out how to get at it yet.
This episode is a year in review.
Oh, a year in review. Okay.
I think yes, a year in review.
Well,
a lot has happened this past year.
A lot has happened in the last couple of days. I got fired.
Oh yeah.
I got fired 2 days ago. I'm out of a job.
Yeah. So
that's one thing that happened. Day after Christmas, son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's terrible.
All of a sudden, too, just sudden, no lead up, just here's some money as severance, and then fuck off.
Oh, cool, that's nice.
Yeah. But other than that happened end of the year. I guess I jumped the gun there, went straight to the end of the year before we started talking about the beginning.
Well, we just like the slingshot from one
slingshot
point,
around.
Yeah, from one point in time to another. So what happened on New Year? Oh yeah, that thing that happened on New Year's in 2017 when someone covered part of the Hollywood sign to make it say Hollyweed.
That happened on New Year's? I could have sworn
that happened on New Year's. The first day of 2017. That's where we started off this year with Hollywood being called Hollyweed.
That was actually not the first time that's happened. There was actually, they showed pictures of it happening in the 40s and stuff.
Bringing it back.
Yeah, bringing it back. That was a throwback prank.
Yeah, a thrank. For short.
That was
my word shortener, homie.
I guess it came with as kind of a celebration to the fact that we had legalized it here in California. So
it's a celebration.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Oh.
Ba 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 bum bum ba da dum.
Oh.
Not much to say about that one.
Yeah.
Some dude went up there, made the Hollywood sign say Hollyweed. Happened before, several times. It's just a thing. It's kind of like your school senior prank. Happens every year, except in this case, it doesn't happen every year, but it happens periodically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What else happened in 2017? That's a slow start. Well, 2017 was supposed to be. I can't believe it's already. Have we been doing this podcast for a year?
We've gone past our year anniversary.
Yeah, holy shit! Because I remember us talking about how 2016 sucked when all the celebrities were dead. Remember when we talked about when
Carrie
Fisher died?
Yeah, that happened.
And then her mom died the same, the day while we were talking about her daughter dying, literally while we were talking about it, she passed away.
That and the fact that I talked about how George Michael died on Christmas, so I'm like, Christmas isn't the same.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, holy crap. I didn't realize we've been doing it this long.
Fuck.
The computer's like, we must update iTunes now.
No! They basically say, drop everything that you're doing. You need to do this shit right now. Right now.
Just update. No. Fuck. That's a long time. But like I was going to say originally, before I came to the realization of how we've been doing it for a year, 2017 was supposed to be the redeeming year. Because 2016 was the shit year. That was
holy fuck did we redeem?
Trump's been in office for a year.
Yeah.
Holy shit. These are things I just don't think about until right now. Now I'm thinking about it. It's blowing my fucking mind.
So what did we redeem? Absolutely nothing.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if we redeemed because 2016, everyone's like, "Oh, it's such a shitty year. I mean, I had such a bad 2016. But all the celebrities died. fucking, I bought whole milk instead of 50%. That would be actually, never mind, that's the wrong 50% would be half and half, which is, if you're drinking half and half, man, there's something wrong with you. That's for coffee and bacon.
It's coffee and bacon and not whole creamer that you use for eggs, because if you don't use whole creams for eggs, you're bad.
That was, hey, and wait, right. Speaking of that, I got a little tip.
Okay.
For everyone listening, okay? We all know that when it comes to store-bought macaroni and cheese, the best types of store-bought macaroni and cheese are the kind that come with their own liquid cheese. Velveeta, I'm talking to you, being number one. That is an empirical fact, and fuck everyone who disagrees. When it comes to store-bought mac and cheeses, Velveeta is the king. But what I'm saying is, mac and cheeses that come with that packet of goopy cheese. Now, sometimes you can't, be a high roller, can't afford the goop cheese, and what you got to go is you got to go with the Kraft. You got to go with the Kraft mac and cheese. Now, in a move that'll probably cost you more than just buying the Velveeta itself, what you do is when you make that Kraft mac and cheese and you use that powder, powder to make the cheesiness. Normally, what's most people do? A lot of plebs use water. That's the most broke ass way to do it. Mm-hmm. And then there's the people who like to get it a little fancy and then you use milk for a little creamier of cheese. I'm here to tell you folks, throw that milk in the garbage. Don't even look at your water. What you need to use is heavy whipping cream.
Oh, heavy whipping cream.
Remember when we made the... Because it makes it taste and have the same texture of Velveeta. You just turn Kraft into Velveeta when you use heavy whipping cream to mix the cheeses in. To mix that cheese powder. Makes it creamy cheesy. Creamy cheesy. Fuck water, fuck milk, heavy whipping cream.
Creamy cheesy.
Creamy cheesy. Okay, but that's just something I learned in 2017. That was, again, near the end of it. The cat is just drinking out of that
water.
What
the fuck?
Just face in the glass, drinking. Look at that. She's fogging the glass up because she's breathing down into it.
Oh, it's not mine, so that's okay. That's just Zach.
She can't even reach the water in that one.
Her and Zach, they really like to share things. So.
Yep. Something tells me Zach doesn't know that she drinks his water like that, though. Does it behind his back.
Ooh, he said for quarter surprise.
For quarter surprise. Okay. Back to fucking shit that happened in 2017. It's supposed to redeem 2016. 2016 sucked. Wasn't too bad of a year for me, really. 2016 was just eh.
Yeah.
2017 was alright until 2 days ago.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
What else happened? 2017. Big things. I mean, Trump spent 75% of his presidency on a golf course.
Where he fucking belongs to.
He belongs on the golf course, not in the Oval Office.
Nope.
A lot of us would agree. What else? 27. I can't really think off the top of my head. 2017 seems like
I can think of many
boring year. Yeah, you go ahead.
I can think of many good reasons, and you already know why. On why 2017 was a very interesting year for me. Very interesting in many ways.
I mean, I can think of one off the top of my head, but
yeah,
there's. I don't know. You said many, so what's... Cat, get away from the microphone, Cat. Cat, get away from the microphone. Stop watching the waveforms. She's going to step on the computer. She's going to hit buttons.
Cat,
look at that. Every time we talk, she's watching the fucking audio like it's something that she can pounce. Move on, Cat.
What the fuck you doing, Cat?
Move out of here.
What you doing?
Move out of here. Yeah, get out of
here.
here. Get the fuck out of here.
Focus on the
shit. You fuzzy little fuck. You know, I'm not even going to explain what's going on. I'm just going to let whoever's listening hear your noises and the fact that they know that you just grabbed a cat. So yeah, contextualize that sound and those actions any way you please. But okay, so what are these interesting things of 2017? Because literally, 2017's been pretty run of the mill for me.
I bought Persona 5 before it came out. That was one of the... What?
You got her all hyped up now. Now she's gonna claw the fuck out of columns, and she's gonna when we least expect it, she's gonna just jump for that and smack into the ground.
Oh, I can't wait for that to happen.
Okay,
but
so you got an early copy of
I got
Persona.
an early copy of Persona 5. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I ignored everybody that went in the house for like a good week and a half. Everyone was playing D&D back when you all did a session beforehand, when you were all like pre-gaming before doing a D&D session.
That led to further rules and regulations to D&D. So no pre-gaming.
Yeah, so I was witnessing that, but at the same time I was ignoring everybody just to play this game, and that was fantastic.
I just remembered something in 2017.
Which is?
It has to do with you.
Which is I
saw you get drunk.
Oh, for the first time.
I saw you got I wasn't drunk for the first time because I remember your birthday how many years ago at Havana Mania, whatever fucking, that's a different
Havana
restaurant.
Bay.
Havana Mania, that's down there.
Havana Mania.
At fucking
Banana Bay.
Banana Bay. Remember when we were dual fisting the drinks?
That was 6 months ago. That was
No. This was before your last birthday.
Oh, so it was last year.
That was probably last. Okay, that was the first time I think I've seen you drunk.
No.
But this is the first time I've seen you you were sleep under the toilet drunk.
Yeah.
You threw up 5 times.
I thought I threw up 3 times.
You threw up 5 times outside.
Damn.
That's sleep under the toilet drunk, my friend.
Yeah, that's true.
That was a good.
Yeah, it was fun. I finally knew my limit.
Yeah.
And I kind of did it again at the holiday party.
Yeah, I heard
at work.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Misao and I
Work.
or my drinking buddy. I don't remember anything that happened after this point. But
yeah, I had heard you guys both got.
We both had no more beer. We drank the rest of it, and we're like, "Fuck! There's no more beer. What the hell am I gonna do? What are we gonna drink?" Because she was my my Secret Santa.
Uh-huh.
So like, I gave her a matching shot glass with mine.
Yeah.
And so we couldn't find anything to drink. So we both saw Cole pouring himself gin and tonic.
Uh-huh.
And so I'm like, perfect. Grabbed the gin while he was pouring. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Poured each of us a shot of gin. Downed it. Don't remember what happened after that.
The gin was the key.
Yeah.
Was the key to the gates.
The funnier part was that Misao spent the night, and she doesn't remember like the second half of what happened. She posted a new profile picture. She made a Snapchat video. She tried to play horror games, and she doesn't remember any of that happening. And I'm like, wow.
Because you don't fucks with gin. Gin and tonic. That's my drink. I love that drink. Whether that makes me an old fuddy duddy or what. But gin and tonic is my drink. But gin, it's very clean, very awesome alcohol. But it is like 50%. It's like it is strong as fuck. Gin is a heavy light in feel but heavy in impact alcohol.
Yeah, I kind of realized that.
Yeah.
When I woke up the next morning, I'm like, I don't remember. I don't remember what happened.
It's those botanicals, man. They got you.
I guess so. And so we implemented a rule again.
A second rule.
We implemented a second rule. We can't take more than 2 shots. After that, strictly just beer. And so,
well, see, right here, it seems like your folly was that you drank all the beer beforehand and were already in a state of we want to keep drinking, and then switched to hard alcohol.
Yeah. So that's a new rule we made up, and we have to follow suit.
Sure.
I can't believe I got hit with 2 damn rules this one year.
You guys imposed it upon yourself. The first time we were worried about Misao. That was you guys went real hard. But that second time sounds like you stopped just...
She actually admitted that it was her fault to begin with. I'm like, yeah, it kind of was. Kind of. Right when she said, do you want real water or water? That was the one question. that got us both fucked up really fast.
That's all it took. And the rest, as they say, is history. And in so fact that I have to read it in a textbook because I can't remember what the fuck happened.
Exactly. So that is why I'm going to leave that behind in 2017 and hopefully not carry it.
You mean in 2018?
I'm going to leave that in 2017.
Oh, okay.
And hopefully turn over a new leaf.
You're too young. You're too young to be turning over a new leaf. You've had 2 instances of getting pretty fucking drink.
It's a new year. It's a new me. Or yeah.
You guys are just gonna keep putting more rules until it's basically like you can look at alcohol for about 3 seconds, and that is it. That's it. That's your night. You have someone pour it for you. You have someone else drink it for you, so you can vicariously experience the.
That's gonna suck. But it's the only rule that's implemented while I'm at the house. That doesn't mean.
Oh, so you can.
If I'm in someone else's playing field, it's fair game.
Yeah, you're fully able to indulge in as much liquor and booze as you'd like, as long as you're not in the house.
Yeah,
got it.
There you go.
Loopholes, everyone. Loopholes. The government loves them, and so does Bruce, apparently.
Yeah, my version of loopholes, at least, because it involves alcohol. And not getting fucked in the ass by politics.
Was there any... Oh, well, I mean, speaking of politics...
Oh, god damn it.
2017, a shit pie killed net neutrality.
Yeah.
That happened. That's another marker of, you know what, 2017 starting to seem like a bad year in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, but I usually try to look at things in a bright light. Like, having fun by getting shit-faced. That's fun.
We're going to go...
Talking about personal memories. Overall, yeah, 2017 was also a shit year.
We should get a pitcher of beer at Love Letter later today.
No, I have to fucking drive.
The beer they serve there isn't going to fuck you up. You can have 1 or 2.
Bitch, try me.
Bitch, try me. I take that as a challenge. I will get fucked up.
Speaking of me saying, bitch, try me, Brandon Rogers posted another video of, like, Stuffin' Sam.
Uh-huh.
And they brought back the old grandpa shopping at Target with his son.
Shit, we gotta watch that.
And it's like...
Only thing spooky in here is that a dick that small is swimming in my gene pool.
It's like, that was so perfect. But like, there was one scene, it's like, alright, it's Christmas, so you can get whatever you want. And then like, every scene's like, nah, I ain't getting you that. I ain't getting you that shit. He's like, put that shit away. Why the fuck you on gift wrap? You 7 years old. I don't know why, at that part, I just started cracking up. That was just my favorite part.
Brendan Rodgers, stroke. Brendan Rodgers makes some good shit.
He does.
His videos are awesome.
This is gonna sound pretty biased of me, but I really like his older stuff. Like up to the point where it's like Grandpa hates
hipster.
No, like yeah, sure, whatever. Like
I like the
like
with cool.
Grandpa hates Christmas.
Yeah.
At that point, that shit got a lot more vulgar than before. Before it's like it's right to the point with like the humor, with like the punchlines. Now it's like you add a bunch of gross shit along with like the punchlines as well, and I'm like,
well, he built himself his own. He built his own universe.
Yeah,
like he's got his Marvel universe going with all his characters.
Yeah, and they somewhat match too.
Yeah, and they all survive. They all survive. That's a apropos word. In the same areas, they're all in like the same city. Mm-hmm. But would you say like your cutoff then would be the first one he did with the 2 Hispanic kids?
Oh yeah, no parents.
No parents.
That one, yeah, that's probably my cutoff. I was like the one thing I was like, fuck, this is great.
Because I enjoyed all that salmon. Was that later? The salmon stuff?
Yeah, stuff and Sam was like this year.
Because I enjoyed like all of that. But yeah, I do agree that
Donna. Oh my god.
Donna's great.
Donna's.
But I agree. Like, No Parents was like a highlight. Was like
that was my highlight. And then before that, when we all were at Chelsea's house, we fucking watched Grandpa Hates
Mine's
Halloween.
a Star Blaster.
I need a doctor.
I need a doctor, man.
Like the first time we all watched Grandpa Hates Halloween at her house, it was just perfect.
How long ago was that?
That was last year, I think.
Was that last year?
No, it was.
No, it was like 2 years ago.
It was
yeah,
2 years ago.
God, simpler times, man.
Yeah.
I think I was still working at Vaughn's at the time.
Oh boy. Vince Vaughn's.
What?
Vince Vaughn's.
Oh yeah, I was working for Vince Vaughn. Making God, I wish.
He's just trying to like.
Vince Vaughn. Dude, I would be Vince Vaughn's PA in a second, even though he doesn't fucking like do anything anymore. I don't know what he's doing. What is Vince Vaughn doing? What does he do?
Asking himself a lot of questions, or like trying to persuade to get out of like a sticky situation, like he always does. In
People are just trying to
like,
push like a Wedding Crashers 2. Was there a 2?
I think there was a 2.
3. Trying to push a 3 on him.
Yeah, it's like just fucking put Vince Vaughn in.
Owen Wilson keeps
Owen
calling
Wilson
him
in like anything. They'll be like perfect.
Yeah, every time he says no, Owen Wilson's like, why?
It's like wow,
wow, you're
like,
a dick.
And, and then he's like, okay, fuck it, let's just do it.
What is Vince Vaughn doing? That being said, Vince Vaughn, like, if you're so down on your luck that you're like listening to this, fucking hit me up. I'll be your PA. Like, you can pay.
I'll be your pa.
I'll be your pa.
Not your papa, but your pa.
Papa. Fuck.
Didn't Fallout 4 come out this year too?
Did it? I played it for like. It probably did. I played it for like a week and a half, and then I stopped.
Yeah, there really wasn't that much to do in Fallout 4. Apparently, because like compared to other Fallout games, there's a lot to do.
That's why Bethesda's milking fucking Skyrim for all it's worth, because Skyrim's an awesome game where Fallout 4 wasn't an awesome game. Mm-hmm. It was an alright game. I'm a little biased because I've never really been big on the world of Fallout, post-apocalyptic. Like, it's not really my thing. That being said, Fallout 3 I played a shit ton of. Mm-hmm. Fallout 4 just didn't hold my interest as much. Skyrim, though, I've put so many hours into. Oblivion is still my favorite. Oblivion's the best Elder Scrolls ever. I'm sorry. Like, I played Morrowind. Like, Morrowind's great. A lot of people love Morrowind because it was their entry in. A lot of people, there's some people who played earlier than that, like Daggerfall and all, like the old ones. Mm-hmm. But I played Morrowind, but my real, like, jumping into the Elder Scrolls world was in Oblivion, and Oblivion was like the perfect world for me. Mm-hmm. Skyrim, I love Skyrim. It's great, but it's like the world, as in the actual geography of the world, is a little is not really like I'm not big on snow. Mm-hmm. Snow places. I really loved the forests in Cyrodiil, in Oblivion. Like, one of my favorite things was just to fucking, like, I don't roleplay. But I would roleplay a fucking hunter. I would just go through the forest, and, like, I would just hunt animals and shit. And it just fucking Oblivion's world was so great. To the point, I love the forest so much, and I hated how the Oblivion portals ruined, like, parts of it, like, would make, like, everything, like, turn red, and there suddenly be monsters, that I wouldn't do the first main, like, not first main, but, like, third main story quest where you have to go to Kvatch to rescue Martin, because after that, there would be Oblivion portals all around the world, just littered around the world. If you didn't do that, there would be no portals, so I would, every time I make a new character, I would escape the prison, I would go talk to the monk in the abbey, and then I would stop doing more the main story quests, and I would just do everything I wanted to do on that character, because the forests would be pristine. Oblivion was so good. Why did you re-release a remastered Oblivion? God damn it! I would play it in a fucking heartbeat.
I like the death animations.
Yeah, it's so good.
That's the only thing I remember about Fallout 4. Doesn't it kind of suck that the first Fallout game I've ever played was 4, and nothing before that?
Yeah,
I just wasn't interested in Fallout in general, and I'm like, it's an RPG. Western RPG. That's cool.
It's a hard. Well, see, this thing. It's not the Western RPG that gets me, because I actually prefer Western RPGs most of the time. I get in moods where I feel like I want to do like a grindy like RPG where I can just go fight a bunch of monsters, level up consistently. Because JRPGs are very much number games. Western RPGs are a bit more freeform and have a lot of variance, while JRPGs pretty much stick to the same shit.
Yeah, they have the same formula over and over again.
But yeah, no. What was I kidding at here? Oh yeah, Fallout 3 was just better than Fallout 4, at least in my opinion.
Especially with like the way you talk to people too. Like you have a better way of persuading them, and you could probably talk shit to people in Fallout 3, but in 4 you have like yes, kinda yes, sarcastic yes, no, but eventually yes. Like those types of choices from on how you talk to people. Or like
I don't even remember. Like I played 4 just like I said, just such
there
short
will
amount
be
of
a
time.
point in time where like you can lie or persuade people, but it just sounds like another way of saying yes.
Yeah.
To like a simple question. I'm like,
There's there was a mod I saw shown to me by a guy that went to my old work, ex-work. He came in and he showed me this video of this mod that a person had made. It was called like Sim Village or something. And in Fallout 4, there is the ability to build up villages and stuff, settlements.
yeah.
And this mod just took it because it's very bare bones in vanilla Fallout. But this mod is just fucking crazy. You could build like full on cities, and like your villagers would continuously build without you there. You didn't have to do everything. So like each city would like evolve differently and just look different, and it's the kind of it's hard to explain. You'd have to watch the video, but it just looked awesome. It's like I would play Fallout just to do this.
Yeah.
Make cities.
PC mods though.
And Xbox One. The PlayStation mod scene's dead. They killed it before it even got on its legs. They smothered that baby in its crib because fucking Sony was like, nope, no outside fucking assets. Everything has to be done in-game assets. No scripts. Basically nothing that makes mods good. No good mods.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, tiny little quality of life tweaks is all that PlayStation allows. Where Microsoft, I believe, doesn't have those restrictions, and then of course PC is fucking the Wild West when it comes to what mods can do.
And there's fucking Vor mods in Fallout 4.
Jesus Christ!
I stumbled upon that. I'm like, what? Why?
Then there's all like the body models and stuff for people who want to jack off to their characters and their followers.
I think I remembered there was some controversy because someone made a mod in Fallout 4 where you can wear like the Boston Red Sox like baseball uniform.
Yeah.
Since it was technically in Boston.
That's not where I thought that you were going with a controversial mod, but please explain why
that's what it got to the point where like the MLB actually stepped in and said you need to take that shit down, or like
that's just them being protective of their brand.
Yeah.
It's
at that point I'm like, wow, they really don't want their own like MLB team skin in their fucking game.
Yeah, most companies that are protective over their brand will hunt down even the littlest uses of their shit. What was I gonna say? Yeah, fuck Sony, dude. Really? Like, Sony's made so many bad decisions. Here's the 2017 review for Sony. Fuck them. Like, I love the PlayStation 4. Don't get me wrong. It's my preferred fucking console this generation. Well, it is my preferred fucking console, but goddamn, I love the Switch. The Nintendo Switch is a great console.
Yeah, it is.
It's a great it's. I feel like the Switch is what they wanted the Wii U to be.
Yeah. Like,
this is just natural evolution. It's like the Wii was the starting. It was the introduction to motion controls was the thing. And everyone like, okay, we like the motion, like the people like young kids and casual gamers. Oh yeah, we like the motion controls. This is awesome. Sold a shit ton for them. More hardcore gamers were like, oh, this is baby shit. Then came the Wii U, where everyone was like, this is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Like, why do I have this fucking clunky ass tablet?
That only lasts for like an hour or two.
Yeah, and everyone was like, what the fuck are you doing, Nintendo? And then Nintendo took a hard look at it and said, well, we still want to get those casual people that not only our name will bring, but also the motion controls will bring. We also want those hardcore guys, the people who play games all the time. Well, let's make it portable, and let's cut down a little on the motion stuff. The motion is not going to be essential to this one. And but it's still going to be a feature. And then the Switch and we still like the tablet idea. But you know what? Let's make the tablet the console itself.
Let's make it a hybrid console.
And you know what? They did a good job. I'm very critical of. Look, you see. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck's going on with your computer? Whoa!
It's slow as shit, but don't worry. It's still detecting our voice.
Okay,
so please go on,
dude. I guarantee you, when that comes out, it's going to be all fucky.
Don't worry about it.
Okay,
go on.
So, oh fuck, what was I saying? That's worrying me a lot. What was I saying? Okay, I'm very critical of Nintendo. I think everyone has seen now it's fixed. It was whatever that was. That was fucking it up. That little alert. Okay, so I'm very critical of Nintendo, and I'll be the first one to the point where I feel sometimes like Zach and stuff are a little too forgiving of Nintendo, just because it's Nintendo. And I think they get Zach and gets the impression that I'm a little too critical of Nintendo just because they're Nintendo. I like to think that I'm just being realistic, but tomatoes, whatever. But I'm usually very harsh and the first one to naysay anything Nintendo does. But goddamn, you did a good job with the Switch. You did a good job with the Switch, Nintendo. But back to the fucking point. Sony, on the other hand, has done two things. One, that, fucking up mods. Like, they tried to bring mods to consoles, and then they're the only wet blanket in the fucking party. Mm-hmm. And then there's the just stifling cross-platform play. That's the big one. Like, fuck you, Sony. Really? Now, this is where they get at it. This is where I think Sony is a Japanese company.
Yeah. Japanese
companies don't change very often.
Mm-hmm. They
don't change fast. They're very resistant to change. They're very traditional. It's a cultural thing. Microsoft's a Western company. They're always trying new fucking weird shit. Mm-hmm. Microsoft also, as everyone knows, owns Windows.
Yeah.
The number one fucking computer platform in the world.
Mm-hmm.
The number one computer OS that most people use. When they have a computer, you think fucking Windows. Some of you might think Macs, but fuck you, you hipster pieces of trash.
No, you don't ever think of Linux.
You don't ever think of Linux, except if you're a hacker or some people who are really into open source.
Mm-hmm.
Barely anyone thinks of Linux. The fucking little frou-frous think of Apple. And then most people, the real red-blooded Americans,
the red-blooded Americans of Saudi Arabia,
think of Windows and shit like that. And as the owners of Windows, being the number one computer OS, they deal with hacking and security breaches all the fucking time. Okay, all the time. And they know that all they can do is try to make it a little harder for them to get in next time, because they know that everything will get hacked eventually. There is no unhackable shit, at least not yet. And it's only a matter of time before someone breaks into your newest big security thing, because most people take that as a challenge. A lot of black hat hackers or whatever will see that as I'm going to get fucking into it because they think they're so high and mighty kind of bullshit. So Microsoft owns Windows. They deal with hacking all the time. They know it's just a matter of the new digital age. It's just something that happens. All they can do is prepare for it and fix it as fast as possible when it happens. Sony, on the other hand, doesn't have that experience.
No.
They don't own any computers. They don't own that, or they don't own any OSs or shit. The only hack, security breaches they've dealt with is the hacks of the PlayStation Network.
Yeah.
And their response has been to just clamp down. because they have this. I feel like they have this misguided thought that they can prevent hacking from happening. It's not. It's impossible. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
So that led to them being super scared about anything that they can't control. Cross-platform play, outside asset mods, shit like that. And so they just put the kibosh on everything. And it's a shame. It's a shame that they can't get their head out of their ass long enough to look and see the light.
Unless they get blinded by the light. Wreck up like a doucher from the Motor in the Night.
Is that how it goes? I don't know.
That's how I think it always.
I always
pull off.
I always heard. Oh, because so it's obviously.
No, it doesn't. I didn't actually legitimately piss him off, but it's like that's not how it goes, and I'm like, I know, but I fucking say it like that anyway.
The way I was blinded by the light, wrapped up like a douche, another roamer in the night. That's what I think it says. It's one of those songs. Everyone thinks it says something different.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it said "Rick up like a doucher." In the Motor in the Night.
In the Motor in the Night.
But I remember when I was a kid, so I didn't say doucher, I said boosher.
Boosher.
That's how I sang it. But yeah, Sony still doesn't get their shit together. It's 2017, and they aren't keeping up with everybody else with cross-platform. Even Nintendo's doing cross-platform.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I heard they've kind of had a stumble, though. I heard the cross-platform on Minecraft is kind of shit.
What about Rocket League, though?
Rocket League's, I don't know. Probably fine. I haven't heard anything about Rocket League, so I'll assume that they're fine.
That's good.
Yeah, this is some fucking review. We just talked about random bullshit.
Okay, let's think about a year in a review. The Nintendo Switch came out.
That it did.
I like it.
I like it as well. There are so many Switches in my life now. Mm-hmm. So many Switches in my life. You've got a Switch. Zach's got a Switch. I've got a Switch.
Charlene's also got
Charlene's got a Switch. My little brother got a Switch.
We're a Switch family.
There's so many Switches. They're all around me. My little brother got a PS4.
Boo!
Fucking Sony!
But to be fair, I also got a new PS4. I have a PS4 Pro.
Yeah, I saw that. It's got like the extra layer. It's fucking triple deckered instead of doubled.
It's a big man.
Yeah, it is. Like, I got jealous. I was like, man, yours is bigger than mine.
I don't even care about the fact that it's the size. The fact that it runs.
You're such a size queen.
Yeah, I guess so. Mine's just always bigger than everybody else.
It's because you're black. No.
Ha!
Sorry, what were you gonna say? You just
care
that it runs.
I got a new PS4, and the fact that it's super quiet and it doesn't
sound like an airplane taking off in LAX.
Thankfully,
that's what your PS4 sounds
that's like. That, yeah, but now it just sounds quiet.
It does. Like, I can't even hear it. It's almost like not even on.
I know. I love it.
I didn't even realize that till you said it, but really, I can't hear anything coming from it.
Yeah. Before, like, if you pause a YouTube video, you could hear the fan go wild, thinking "ooh" and shit like that.
I just love when you put a game in and it literally looked like
not just a game, but like a AAA title game, something that requires. When I was playing Monster Hunter, the demo, holy shit, it was terrible. It was going off.
You still had your old PS4 when we played that?
Well, yeah, when we played the demo, I still had it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have the old one.
I'm happy that that everyone seems to be going to be getting Monster Hunter for the PS4.
I was actually very surprised that Corey got a PS4.
I was too.
I'm like, I thought you like after the PS3. I thought you were like, fuck consoles. I'm just sticking to PC.
He might have done it because of you.
The fuck? Because of me?
Because so originally.
Oh, I thought it was because it was a bad reason.
No.
Okay, I was about to say like.
Originally, when we were talking about Monster Hunter World, because like you're new to Monster Hunter,
yeah.
Like, you've never really done anything with Monster Hunter. This is your first time. You just played the demo. It got you intrigued.
And I want to buy the game itself next month.
Exactly, it's going to be great. But I, on the other hand, along with Zach and Corey, and I think and Misao and Tim and all that, we're not newcomers to the Monster Hunter series. We've been playing them for a while. I've been playing since they were on the PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Like So we've been playing, and we always get together. Like when a new one comes out, we buy it and we play with each other in more than ways than one. Yeah, more ways than one. We fucking dingle our dangles together while playing Monster Hunter. There you go. That's what you wanted to hear.
Yeah, dingle dongle Monster Hunter.
I'll
show you my monster.
We sword fight while we sword fight, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, we would always play together. Now with this new one coming out, Monster Hunter World, it's coming out not on a handheld console, but on actual consoles, PlayStation 4 and computer. And
I know it's on Xbox, but no one's gonna fucking play it on Xbox.
Is it on Xbox? I thought it was PS4 and computer only.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was coming to Xbox One. But yeah, when that was announced, of course, they are like, we're gonna get it on PC.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna play it on PC. I was the only one out of the people that play in the group of Monster Hunter players that would
play it on PS4.
Yeah, I play it on PS4 because I don't have a computer that can run that at the time or right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, shit. I'm gonna be playing on PS4 and there's no crossplay, so I'm not gonna be able to play with my whole group. I'm just gonna be alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then comes the beta or the demo, I should say, and you play with us, and Zach downloads on the demo. I'm still thinking at this point everyone's gonna still play it on PC, and then you want to do it on PS4, so you get want to play it on PS4, and then that wasn't even words. That was PS4. And then I hear that Corey got himself a PS4. And I only knew that because he was playing the demo. It's like, what?
Yeah.
And so apparently, like, everyone in our group went and got PS4s this holiday season. I think the only one that doesn't have one is Misao.
Yeah, damn.
And we've all switched over to PS4 gonna play it, and you're joining us.
Mm-hmm.
Someone needs to get Misao a PS4.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind giving her my old one, but I'm already sending it to Miranda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's all good.
She's not listening to this podcast, so it's okay. She already knows I'm getting her a PS4.
Yeah.
She doesn't know what other games I'm getting for her in general.
So is that true that fucking Amazon sent Corey 4 PlayStation 3s?
Yeah, that was actually true.
When he bought a PS3 back in the day,
mm-hmm.
Amazon
fucked up his order, and then he got 4 PS3s at his door. I was there when I saw it.
He was charged for one.
He was charged for 1, but he got 4. Yeah, when he opened, he showed us what was inside. I was like, "Holy shit, dude! How the hell did you get that?" He's like, "I don't know. It just happened. Amazon fucked up, but in a very good way." And I'm like, "No shit."
Oh, man, that's when like PlayStation 3 was expensive as fuck too. PlayStation 3 didn't have it was super expensive. It's like $600 or some bullshit.
Yeah, $599 US.
Yeah. Fuck. I wish that it happened on like a PS4 or something.
Yeah, but I think Amazon has finally corrected their mistakes by then.
I don't know. Just follow Wario64 or whatever on Twitter, and
I've been following Wario.
Yeah, 64. He finds all the
he got me
deals.
He allowed me. He showed me some really good deals on Humble,
mm-hmm.
for like free games, PC games. I have Brutal Legend.
I love that.
I never fucking play it. I'm probably not going to play it for a while, but I have that.
That game's good.
I have Layers of Fear.
Okay.
And I don't know what the fuck that is. I think I have Bad Company 2 or Company of Heroes or something. I don't remember.
Those are two very... Company of Heroes is
but it's an RTS. That's all I know.
Oh, about Company of Heroes.
Yeah, I have Company of Heroes 2.
Bad Company 2 is a Battlefield game.
So it was Company of Heroes 2.
Oh, that's a shame because the Bad Company games were great.
I know, but it's okay. I got it for free, so that's why I fucking got it. It's there, you know. So I have a lot more PC games as well. And I'm slowly, as everybody is already in the PC world that are slowly going to the PS4, I'm slowly inching my way towards PC. I'm like, All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna play Cuphead.
And you're just gonna we'll all play.
I mean, don't get me wrong.
Monster Hunter on
Look at my fucking list of games that I have. Obviously, I'm not going anywhere when it comes to like switching consoles.
Yeah, that's quite the impressive bookshelf that is.
Yes, I have a lot of PS4 games.
I think mine would be very similar, if not the exact same in size
if all
and
of your
scope.
digital
If
games
all my digital
were in physical, yeah.
But I only have like 6 physical games, and all my other ones are digital downloaded.
It's like I have Undertale, the collector's edition, and I'm never gonna open it. I already downloaded it because I was too impatient.
Yeah, I remember
basically
that.
with Persona 5, I had 2 copies of it. I was impatient, and I'm like, "Fuck it, I don't care. I'm getting it. I'm playing this now." A week later, I see that in the mail. I'm like, "I fucking finished the game already." But yeah, let's play it. Let's open it. So that's one of the games that Miranda's getting. She's getting Persona 5 because I don't need 2 copies of that shit.
Nice.
That's a pretty fucking good deal. And then I look at my amiibos.
You mean this fucking mound right next to me?
Yes. All those damn plastic things.
That's a lot of fucking amiibos, my friend.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Misa about this yesterday. And
yeah.
When I calculated how much money I spent on those amiibos, I was like, I think I spent around $750 to $800 on just amiibo. It got to the point where, like, when I used to live with my parents, my dad would constantly scold me and say, "You need to like get a new job or some shit, or at least sell those damn amiibo things." And I'm like,
I can't.
I can't.
You don't understand, Father.
It's like
they're a part of me.
I started out by saying I'm just gonna get Mario, Pac-Man, Mega Man, and Sonic, the 4 icons.
And thus the sickness was born.
Yeah. After that, I was like, yeah, I could probably get more.
It's a sickness.
And as you can see, what's fucking happened. I have almost every single character of Super Smash Brothers.
They put the Jigglypuff in the anus.
It's like, fuck. I'm mad at myself that I bought all those, but I'm glad that I actually bought those. Because it looks fucking awesome.
They fill you with a little warm, fuzzy feeling.
Yes.
Bunch of amiibos in those fucking Daiso collector's boxes.
Dude, those do work, okay?
They do.
They do work.
They do.
$5 for those things?
Forget about it.
I'll take...
Forget about it.
I'll take 9 of them.
Take all you have?
Take all you have.
Every
9?
last one?
Yeah.
No, go into the back room. Get all the ones you got in the boxes, too. Give them all to me.
Oh, wait. You don't have any? So just order more. I want them in bulk.
I want them all.
I want them in bulk.
Daiso's a place where you can still get those fucking, that little, like salad topping, like, fucking chip pieces that are filled with MSG that are awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can still get those there.
There's nothing wrong with MSG, people. Just calling you out right now. There's literally, like, no scientific backing to them fucking you up. They're, like, the only actual, like, studies show that MSG can make some people feel hot. That's it. Like, you get flushing. Kind of like with people who are sensitive to caffeine. Same kind of deal. That's about it.
That's the thing, like...
Dude, everyone else got fucking scared as fuck about MSG, and then it, like, died off. It's a beautiful, beautiful ingredient. But go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, but back to, like, the caffeine and the coffee thing, like, I have a coworker who never drinks coffee.
Yeah.
And he kept seeing me, because, like, sometimes when I buy Kona coffee from Tokyo Central...
Oh, that's good,
I always bring it with me to work, and I'm drinking, and he's like, fuck, I don't drink coffee, but I want that. And I'm like, I have another can in my car if you want. And he's like, okay, sure. So I give it to him. He's already fucking wired, and he hasn't even finished his cup, and I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Like, you're just off the fucking walls.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, calm down.
You just sent that man into an like substance abuse spiral. You just gave him a high that he'll never want to let go.
And then he was like, "Oh man, I feel weird. I feel so tired." I'm like, "Dude,
you're crashing.
It's crashing. You're crashing. It's only been like 2 hours.
You need more caffeine."
Oh my god. It's like, to me, caffeine doesn't really hit me anymore.
Exactly, but you just started that man on the road to dependence.
I guess, but like it. Some people say that I need coffee in the morning every morning, no matter what. Because like, if they don't have a cup of coffee, they're gonna start feeling like migraines and shit. But I didn't have a cup of coffee this morning, and I'm like, I feel fine.
Caffeine is an addictive drug.
It is, but it's like,
yeah, some people. I know what you're saying. I love coffee, but I can do without it.
like I could drink. I'd usually drink a cup of coffee every day, and people probably think you're addicted to it. And I'm like, I don't know. I just
a cup of coffee.
I just something
fine.
Warm. You know, I want something warm in my stomach.
People who are addicted to it are people who go to fucking like Starbucks 4 times a day.
Yeah,
and that's a waste of money. That's overpriced as fuck.
Not only that, but it's just sugary as shit.
Buy yourself a old fucking like coffee pot. Get some coffee grounds and just a bottle of the Coffee Mate like creamer. No need for sugar. That shit's got a lot of it in it.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're good. You're good. There's your fucking sweet ass coffee house coffee right there, made in the comfort of your home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you want to be fancy, get yourself a Keurig, but that tastes like water coffee.
Oh yeah, did fucking Zach have that at his old house?
A Keurig?
Yeah, like
I don't
a
know if
coffee
Zach
maker.
has it. I mean, I have a Keurig at my house. But...
Like a coffee maker? You know, like in those tiny little like capsules, you put them on top and you just put like a mug on the bottom and then like you pour water in the back and like it makes coffee?
Maybe. I know that for one of our white elephants, I got like a French press coffee maker that I used like exactly one time.
Oh.
And I don't even know where it went anymore. It was a Mickey Mouse French press coffee maker.
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I got it from John, I think.
Dude, John gave
it. Was either John or Phil.
No, it was Phil.
It was Phil. That was it. It wasn't John. It was Phil.
John would probably get something like that anyway, but Phil was the one that delivered the goods.
Yeah, that was Phil. It was the French press coffee maker and a bunch of fucking like Japanese snacks.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I got from Phil. Yeah. It was great. Like, I ate the fuck out of those snacks, and I made the fuck out of a single fucking pot of coffee with that French press.
And it was watery.
No, that was good. That's what coffee should be.
Good. It should taste good.
It should taste good.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Keurigs are a little funky. They I mean, they'll do. Mm-hmm. But... It like the coffee isn't as strong.
Keurig folks just make do. What can I say?
Make do. You know what?
I don't think you ever saw that picture before, have you?
I have not seen the
picture. It is very disgusting.
What is it?
It's just like a fucking poster or a comic of like basically pleasuring yourself in a way with like a toy or something.
Okay.
But what was super funny and disgusting was like it's just some girl walking away in the distance. This isn't a cornfield. It's like country folk just make do. And you can see like juices coming out of the corn. I'm like, what?
Wait, out of the corn?
Like, you know, like the corn that's like at a cornfield?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off the corn stalks, yeah.
It's like...
She didn't have the common courtesy to remove it from the stalk and dehusk it before using it for herself?
It was just there. It was just left the way it was. I'm like, that's fucking gross.
That is. Come on.
I don't want
I'm assuming the young lady's from Nebraska. Or would be from Nebraska if it wasn't a comic. But if you're going to be using, dudes too, maybe you got to put a little something in your ass to get off. Yeah. Who knows? No one judges. Doesn't make you gay either. Doesn't make you gay, and it's fine if you are gay. But anal stimulation's for all shapes and sizes, my friend. But yeah, dehusk your corn. Take it off the cob, dehusk it before you use it. It's probably a lot better. Because, I mean, the fucking corn husk, they got that fuzz on the top. I can't imagine that's pleasurable in your butthole. Probably tickles too much. You can't get off because you're, like, dying from laughter.
Not only that, probably sneezing. I don't know. Something that tickles...
Why would tickling your asshole make you sneeze? Oh, I really got to sneeze and I can't get it out quick. Someone tickle my asshole.
Maybe it's someone's G-spot for sneezing.
if you legitimately sneeze by having your fucking butthole tickled, I need to meet you. like I need to meet you. That's just.
Isn't it great when things
And they're fucking themselves on the stock and just sneezing the whole time. Oh, it's hard
see
to
people walking by, hear people sneezing, and this is like, what the fuck's going on? It's like,
oh, Fred's in the cornfield again.
oh, it's the bakers.
It's a family affair.
They're in each corner of the cornfield.
And they all have the same malady of sneezing when they get their assholes tickled.
Why do they do that? They just make do.
They just make do. God gave them lemons, so they made lemonade.
Well, when lemons give you life. I kind of miss the fact that Zach doesn't buy himself a box of Life cereal. Because like every time he buys it, I just flip the box upside down. I'm like, hey, I made your life turn upside down. Every fucking time he looks at it, he's like, God damn.
I should have fucking, when I was at 7-Eleven before coming here, should have got a drumstick and just left it in the freezer.
Yeah, you could have.
I should have.
East would have.
Oh,
well, now that 2017 is dwindling and we're getting ready for 2018, what are some things that you are looking forward to in 2018?
I want to fucking, and this is truthfully, because this is like I lost, like I said in the beginning, I lost my job 2 days ago, and it sucks. Especially it was sudden too. I actually felt like things were on an upturn. I had about a year ago, I had a little bit of unease about possibly losing my job, and it didn't happen. And then I felt like things got better after that. I felt like things were getting better. And things were actually what it looked like, a fucking upturn, and then all of a sudden, just boom, like, we gotta let you go. And yeah, so it was a gut punch. As any time you lose a sudden loss of a job is. But that being said, I'm not torn up about it. It sucks, but the main thing that sucks is just like, I'd like to have money, and so I need to get back to making money. But that also being said, I can use this as a stepping forward, like working towards. Like I always tell myself I'm a writer, and I have written in the past, but I've never made any kind of money really off of writing, so I can't really. I call myself I'm writer in self-title only. So maybe it's time I start actually doing a little bit more of that. Actually get a little more serious about that. Maybe it's time we do a little bit more videos and stuff for the channel.
Yeah, one of my goals for next year is to actually make skits.
Yeah,
because I want to actually stop procrastinating about it.
Exactly. That's what 2017 has been. On an all serious note, we'll end this on a serious note.
It's been a year.
2017 has been a year of procrastination. Yes, exactly. And so I would like, for myself, I would like to actually start writing to the point of, with the intent of making a living off of it. I would like to produce more content for the channel, and I'm sure that's one that you also
fans out there.
Yeah, for the 18 of it. I think we've been actually 19 actually. I think
for the 19 subscribers.
That being said, I think we had 13. We've been picking up one person every so often.
Wow.
Hey, well, it all starts slowly.
Maybe it's because of the Turnbull investigation. Maybe it's the South Bay Ghost Hunters.
Maybe the South Bay Ghost Hunters fucking.
I gave them a shout out and say, hey, listen, this is for you. They probably didn't watch it though.
Yeah,
they disbanded in 2009.
But yeah, so I'm sure we both share that decision of wanting to produce more content, because we've kind of just been procrastinating. We've been leaving it at our bi-weekly podcast, and that's pretty much it. And if we were going somewhere, we would record. I think we need to be more proactive about actually not waiting for stuff to happen, and actually doing stuff and then recording it, so that we can we can make more stuff, and then also write and do skits and all that good stuff. I want to be a little bit bigger on my writing with the intention. I was even thinking of maybe doing the whole like self-published Amazon author route.
Yeah, you could do that.
But other than that, I mean, realistically, I might also need to. Well, I'll probably also need to go find just another like normal job to support myself while doing this.
Yeah,
so
for the meantime.
Yeah, I need to go get like another normal job, but I also want to focus more on the writing and the content production.
Yeah.
And hopefully turn my life around, because like 2017 was just a stagnant year of really not going anywhere. I was comfortable in a low-paying job, really not doing anything, not moving anywhere. It was a year of me being in stasis. Mm-hmm. And I want to kind of turn that around. I want to go from stasis to growth.
There you go.
Yep.
Positivity, bitch.
Positivity, bitch.
As for me, I want Kingdom Hearts 3 to actually come out this year, because they said it's coming out in 2018, but I know for a damn fact that it will not.
Oh, did you hear? Did you hear that? That Kojima said he has another major announcement in 2018 that's going to shock everyone again.
I mean, I've been already pretty shocked about Death Stranding so far, but
I don't know how valid this is, but my thought was, because I saw it on Reddit, and I was looking in the comments, and everyone was like just speculating, a release date and stuff like that. I was thinking, like, because like a lot of people were like, what could he really say that would shock everyone? And I was thinking, Death Stranding releases. Mm-hmm. Like literally, in 2018, he just says, like literally no updates about Death Stranding. Very slow, like it's been. Like all we've seen is 2 cinematic videos, and then a day will come in 2018 where he's like, guess what?
It's out.
Death Stranding's out. Yeah, that's all I can think.
Everyone would go wild. I would lose my shit.
Yeah, same. Yeah. He apparently has said that Death Stranding would be released in 2018. So
you never know.
That's not like a huge. It's not a huge. That's why I was like, it's not a huge leap in logic to think maybe his surprising announcement is just going to be like, this game that you have barely any info about. Fucking, it's in the world. Go get it now.
Yeah. You know how it's really crazy how Cuphead basically did not get much publicity. Like they didn't
beforehand.
Beforehand, they didn't get any like ads. They didn't get any they didn't get the word out, and yet they sold millions of copies already on both Xbox and PC. And for Battlefront 2, they spent so much money on advertising. People don't bat an eye for that.
Well, it's also because fucking EA
yes.
is a shiesty fucking.
So it's crazy.
They had all the bad publicity, whereas fucking whatever company did Cuphead,
the developers
of Cuphead,
something.
They made a good game.
Yeah,
they just made a good game, and people realized it was a good game, and they loved not only the aesthetic of it, but how it played. They appreciated the difficulty. I mean, then there was people like, it's Dark Souls. Like, fuck it. Everything doesn't need to be compared to Dark Souls if it's hard.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't finished Cuphead yet, but I really, really love it.
Yeah, like there's a lot of, and it also blew up on YouTube. That's a big thing. Like marketers have to realize the power that YouTube has, like and other social media, YouTube and Twitch, that YouTube and Twitch have over game sales. Because if a game blows up and gets played by a bunch of popular YouTubers and Twitch streamers, that game is going to sell a shit ton. Even for the wrong reasons, like Skate 3 got put back into production because PewDiePie started playing it, and
Helix Snake showed us like the janky stuff that would happen,
and that made everyone go want to buy it again. So they started making it again to meet demand.
That's what's up.
Yeah, like that's a huge amount of power that the YouTubers and Twitch streamers have. And marketers, you gotta realize this. We're your friends, not your enemies. Stop hitting us with fucking copyright claims and other bullshit, Nintendo. Just don't. We're everything we do will help you unless you make a shitty game, like an unapologetically shitty game. Like if it's shitty in all the good ways, it'll still help you. But
what does Doki Doki Literature Club land under?
It's a fad.
Yeah, because like it's gained a lot of publicity too.
It's a fad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make Misa play it. Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, and out of nowhere, she's like, "All right, you know what? Fuck it, let's do it." And
But
I'm
does
like,
Misao know that it gets weird?
Yeah, she knows.
Okay, so
She knows
then
already.
It would be
Virus protection. That's what's telling us.
It would be much more impactful if she didn't know that it got any kind of funky. But yeah, let's see. We're at hour 4 minutes. Yeah. So, yeah,
This is a good place to end.
it's a good place to end for the new year. We are going. No, I'm not going to say we're going to try. We're going to make more content. Mm-hmm. It's going to happen. We're going to make more content. Shit's gonna get better. We're gonna stop living in. We're gonna stop living in the moment in all the wrong ways, and actually like work towards the future, and fuck Sony.
Goodbye.
Bye.